And now some of our Alaska news for this Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. As always, we have many more stories than we have time to cover in a short video, and so we'd like to invite you to become a paid subscriber at radiofreespeech.com, where you'll get 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes even more, delivered directly to your inbox by way of audio. In other words, you can download it directly to your device, whether it's an MP3 player, an iPod, or what have you, and you can listen to the news on your way to work. So here is a rundown on some of our main stories today. It looks like, once again, here in the state of Alaska, we are seeing more money being requested from the federal government. An infrastructure wish list that Governor Walker sent to President Trump, including money to move a village that is threatened by erosion, money to build a road between King Cove and another city that basically goes through Eisenbeck National Wildlife, and money for a bridge, money, all these infrastructure projects that the state doesn't have money for, asking for the feds to cover it. Both Juneau's representatives and senators have voiced concerns about the possible rumor of a sales tax as a fix to the fiscal plan. Governor Walker is supposed to introduce a compromise plan this week. It's been rumored as much as a 3% sales tax to be imposed statewide, which would be really bad news for local municipalities that already have a sales tax. A man apparently threatened employees at an Anchorage GCI office on Sunday and damaged some infrastructure there, which caused internet outages across the state. First reports was that the man had a knife. Later they said the weapon that he had was not a knife, but they didn't specify what weapon it was that he had. King salmon fishing is heating up down at Ship Creek. They're saying it's likely that you'll be able to get a good king this year. In fact, they're saying that there are rumors of one as big as 38 pounds. And homegrown shellfish and kelp are gaining momentum as the state is pushing for more mariculture programs, and people are applying for it. Thousands of acres of oyster and kelp farms being farmed right now. A masked man escaped after robbing Uncle Joe's Pizzeria down in Anchorage. This happened on Monday, and apparently the fellow ripped the phone right out of the wall, so they couldn't call police. They also took one of the employees' cell phones. They found the cell phone abandoned in the road behind the shop. They brought out a canine, still couldn't find the man, and no one has been arrested yet. The Fairbanks Police Department is going to be offering $20,000 bonuses to lateral recruits. In other words, we're going to see if some policemen that are already serving in different parts of the state would like to come to Fairbanks in exchange for $20 grand. The judge in the LIO case, that was the Legislative Information Office down in Anchorage. Remember the owners suing the state. Now the latest judge says, nope, the owners cannot put in new evidence. Therefore, the current decision is likely to stand. That was a win for the legislators, by the way. In case you're wondering, this is the middle of the 100 Deadliest Days for teen drivers. AAA saying that the summer season is the most likely for there being a deadly crash. And if you're a fan of Alyeska Ski Resort down by Goodwood, they are going to be decommissioning the Chair 1 lift this summer. It's going to pretty much take all summer long to do it, likely until September. An old South Anchorage fire station is soon going to become a bike shop. It actually had originally been purchased by a liquor store. However, they found out that there was a note on the deed saying that that property could never be used for liquor sales. After trying to get that removed from the deed, they eventually gave up, and so it went to the second highest bidder, which is the bike shop. And, as always, many more stories than we have time for. Check out radiofreespeech.com. One last story to mention is that there is a new flying squirrel species that was discovered by a Juneau researcher. They're calling it the Humboldt flying squirrel. They say that, on the naked eye, you wouldn't know a difference. But when you lay out the skins next to each other, you see that the Humboldt is smaller and darker. Well, there you go. It's a distinct species. That's what we've got for our Alaska news. Make sure you tell your friends about radiofreespeech.com, and once again, become a subscriber, and you'll get 30 to 40 minutes of news delivered directly to your inbox every morning by 5 a.m.